number of people out there that will go out and buy a BMW M3, or they'll go out and buy a BMW M4 in any of their guises, and they will decide that the car that they've bought is not quite fast enough. So they will want to go and find somewhere where they can make their car more powerful and give it more performance. There is no better place that I can think of for those things than Litchfield Imports. And let me tell you why. This M3 this BMW M3 Touring has had the full Litchfield treatment. Now, this has got lowering springs on it from KW, it's got different wheels, it's got a moderate tune on it, up from the 510 horsepower that you get from the normal one that comes from factory to 700 horsepower. And in Sport Plus mode, with this Akrapovic full system on the car, you're looking at £13,000 to get it up to where we are in this one. But you can go to Litchfield and you can say to them, right, I don't want the wheels, I don't want the KW springs, I just want the power upgrade, or I just want the exhaust, or I just want, you know, so you can, it's a bespoke service. You can go there and choose whichever part of their little party box that you want. But this one has the lot. And I can tell you, it is absolutely monstrous. Like, it would leave, the best way I can describe it is it would leave an RS6 wondering where it went. Which, if anyone's driven an Audi RS6, they'll know that they are a ballistic missile of a car. They're supercar beaters. This is just the same. It is absolutely bonkers fast. Now, the noise from the Akrapovic exhaust might not be for everyone. It's very, very aggressive. In Sport Plus especially, you know, we're doing 2,000 RPM now. I don't know if that's coming across, but it goes bom, 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 bom. And then when you get further up it, you get the bangs and pops and crackles and spits of flame. It's just mental. This is a full system. You can have a catback system or a back box or whatever you want, but the full titanium system on this is about £9,000. If you want to know a little bit more about the normal M3 Touring, go and watch my other film that I've done. Whilst you're there, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the like button, all of those lovely things. But if you want to know how to get this ludicrous amount of performance from what is effectively just a tune on the engine, they haven't done any special internals, they haven't done any gubbins like that. Also, this one for me looks incredible. This dark blue with the silver wheels that it's got on it are absolutely spot on. They look brilliant, and they are sort of a chromy silver. They look brilliant, and they're 20-inch on the front and 20-inch on the rear. On the normal one, they're 19s on the front and 20 on the rear. On the KW springs, which are slightly lower, so you get a better stance from the car, they are a little bit softer than the ones that come as standard from BMW. So you get a little bit more of a supple ride on what I am on now is a very, very bumpy road, which is no bad thing. This car is four-wheel drive. You can put it into two-wheel drive. God knows why you would on the road with 700 horsepower. I'd be leaving that well alone. It is so aggressive. What a thing. My God. And twinned with the gearbox on this M3 Touring, it's brilliant. Obviously, everyone goes on about the DCT being slightly more snap sharp, but this 8-speed ZF is still fantastic. And there's a reason why everyone uses it. Because it's reliable, because it works, because it's great in traffic, because it's great out on the open road. It's great all of the time. Now, you can have an M3 Touring that is a supercar muncher with 700 horsepower, and your dog could come as well. Or you could take a wardrobe somewhere at Mach 4. Like, it is ridiculously good. This one is spec'd brilliantly by Ian at Litchfield because he's pretty good at this. You know, the dark blue, the black interior, the full ultimate pack. So it has got everything, absolutely everything. So this is a very expensive car, this car. I'm not gonna lie. It's covered in carbon wing mirrors, carbon splitters, carbon rear, carbon front, carbon everything, carbon interior. It's got the carbon seats. It's got everything that you would want on one of these BMW M3 Tourings. But it has so much more. They're so good at Litchfield at making a car that is already a fabulous, fabulous machine into something that's just mind-bending. Put it in efficient engine mode, knock that over into drive, it shuts up, and it's very, very livable. Almost more livable because it's slightly softer and more supple on these KW springs. It's a brilliant, brilliant car, and I can see why everyone says about these M3s that they are all things to all men. They will do everything. If you have 2 kids, chuck them in the back. It's got Isofix. If you've got a dog or 2 dogs, stick them in the boot. If you need to do things on an everyday basis and you need to drive into London or you need to drive into a city, this would be an amazing companion every single day, and it wouldn't be tiring or tiresome to live with. But when you get out on an open B road, you can give it its head. And this tune from Litchfield just makes it even more exciting than a normal one. And I didn't think that was really possible because I thought the normal one was absolutely spectacularly good. It just means that they've made it better. They've just dialed it up to 11. What a great thing. If you want to go and have a look, it's all on their website. Go and have a look what the Litchfield, what it costs and stuff like that. I think, you know, just this state of tune is about 1,600 quid for about 650 horsepower on the engine, which is just a state of tune. They don't do anything else. They don't mess with the gubbins in the engine or anything like that. You can obviously go further if you want to. The sky's the limit when you go to Litchfield. They've got GTRs that will do 1,500 horsepower. But if you want something that's usable every day, I have a Litchfield tune on my M2, and it just makes it just that slightly bit more exciting, better, pops and bangs and crackles, etc., etc. As I say, drive along normally, it's absolutely fine. Sod that, we'll put it in sport mode, sport plus, knock that over, manual, manual, manual. It is absolutely ferocious. Ferocious! What a machine.